Karen, thanks for calling in. And as soon as you heard the news on Friday, you jumped right into the pool and started strategizing. So what'd you do?
So Friday after that came out, I shorted stock, and just on the idea of what's going to happen next. Over the weekend, he's going to trash the company. People are going to get really nervous. What's it worth without him? What's it worth if he drops and they can't close? And he sells all his stock, and that's maybe somewhere in the 20s, and so people would get really nervous. So that's what I thought would happen next. So it did close. It did trade down today. Now remember, it was down after the close, so the overall change wasn't so great today, but it did trade down a couple of bucks. I covered because now I'm thinking, all right, what's going to happen next now? And the end game is too hard to figure out. What's just the next thing? So I think the very next thing is Twitter's legal team, not this letter, but filing a motion in Delaware court seeking equitable relief, seeking it on an expedited basis. And with that filing is going to come every reason of why they think they're in the right and Elon's in the wrong. And this is the absolute A team. And this thing is going to read so well. And I think that's going to sort of change the momentum a little bit and make people think, wow, they've really got a great case. He's going to have to close, or he's going to have to cut, maybe a lower deal, but still substantially up from here. That's the next thing. So I'm only looking for the very next thing. So I bought calls that expire this Friday and next Friday, and I think, I could either make multiples of my money or they go to zero. But something's going to happen.
Right. And then after that, the earnings will come out, and you're not expecting much, if anything.
Worse than not much, I think. I'm expecting way worse than not much. And I think after that also will be a response to the filing, response to the lawsuit, which I don't think will be as good, but it may be good.
So, Kay, fine. It looks like you're looking to risk less, make more on this trade idea. Listen, here's the thing. I just say, look at Snap. We've talked about it on the desk a lot over the last few months or so. And look at Pinterest. They're both down 80% from their all-time highs made last year. Right now, Twitter's down about 60%. If this thing goes away, and this is past your expiration of your call purchases, there is no reason to think that this stock should not be down 80% from its all-time highs. We've also made the case compared to Snap. When you think about, they have the same revenue base. Snap's growing much faster, much better management. They don't have all the issues going on here. It just seems like this one, without any kind of near-term resolution, this thing's going lower because that quarter is going to be bad. And listen, to me, the management, the board, everything's blown up. It's over for these guys for now. They're going to have to reshape this whole company once this thing from Elon is, in the rearview mirror.
Karen, can you give us some?
I believe that. I can't argue with that. I'm just saying it's all about the merger agreement and the courts.
Right. Can you give us some color in terms of what the strikes are on the calls that you have that expire this week and next week, and what your expectation is for the trade beyond that?
I have no beyond that.
Okay.
But it's July. They're July 34 and 35s that expire this Friday and next Friday. I think there's a reasonable shot. We see a quick filing for expedited review here because I think Twitter, they can't just let this noise be out there while their company is in such a disarray. They got to get going. And this isn't, they had all weekend to work on it. This isn't shocking. You could see them, Elon sort of building this paper trail of how he was going to try to wriggle out. So it's not so shocking. So that's what I think. I could make multiples or trades really crappy and, lose my premium.
All right. Karen, thanks for phoning in.